Okay, well, I just finished a 2.8 mile run on the treadmill. Pretty pooped, but I feel really good. Glad I got a run in this morning. Ready to start my day. Hi, good morning. Today is Monday, December 8th, and I thought I'd share with you an update on how I get ready for the morning on like a work from home day. So I've already showered this morning, worked out, showered, and started my work day, started working a little bit, but I spend most of my time when I'm working on camera. And I'm also in front of my system all day, which emits a lot of like blue light, and I think it's really important for me. I notice if I don't do it, if I don't wear an SPF, like my skin gets kind of blotchy. So an SPF really helps with the blue light. So usually what I do, my like work from home morning routine, quick like 2 minutes of makeup. I don't really wear a lot when I'm working from home, and not even just quite makeup. Definitely make sure I wear an SPF, at least SPF of 30. I like to mix kind of two different products. So this right here is probably my favorite. I use it all the time. Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. And I also like this It Cosmetics CC cream. And I just use kind of a little bit of both. And this isn't like scientific. I just put a tiny bit of both. And I don't like to wear too much on my work from home days, but I do like to put just a little bit on, and I'll just kind of dab it in a few spots. Nothing too fancy. My daughter would probably cringe at my makeup brushes and technique and all of that. It's not about that. This is about getting it done in like 3 minutes before my first round of meetings for the day gets started. And then also just to, protect my skin from the SPF. And like also I sit in front of a window too all day. So I do want to make sure I just have a little bit of coverage, and then some good SPF. And it just kind of blurs everything with my skin. I get a little bit under my eyes. I really need to get my eyebrows threaded. I'll probably take you along. They're closed on Monday, so I'll probably maybe try to do that tomorrow because they're pretty bad and I need to get them done. And I love my lash lady, my friend Cassie, but she'll pluck them if I don't get them threaded, and plucking hurts, but I love her, she'll do it, but I need to get that done. So really that easy, that simple. Just add that first layer, and then usually like to do a little bit of like cream blush. I've got a couple different products that I have here. This Merit little chubby one is kind of cute and good. Or I have this LYS. Maybe I like to kind of use, it's just like this, my theme, combination of both. So just get a little bit of color on my cheeks. I've got this going here. Get a little bit of color on my cheeks. I have a little left, but on my eyes. Just super quick and easy. And then finish off with this. Oh, got a lash on me. Finish off with this Merit. This is the color Archival. And see, just adds a fun little color. And I like to get just a little bit of bronzer. Use my bronzer brush. See, I mean, just super quick. This isn't anything too fancy. Get a little bit of bronzer on there. And honestly, that's it. Like, I'll probably try to throw a little gloss on just so my lips don't look so skin colored. There you go. There's my morning makeup routine. Just adding a little bit of color on my face and enough to get my day started. I will also comb those lashes after getting out of the shower. My lashes are clumped. I do get lash extensions. I go usually every 2 to 3 weeks and get those done. And usually when they're a little wet, they just kind of clump together. So brush my lashes. And there you go. That's my morning makeup routine. on my work from home days. All right, well, I will check in with you a little bit later, open some advents, and tell you a little bit about my day, so thanks. Hi there, so it's time to open up my advents and give you a little bit of an update on my day. I'll start out with telling you about what I am wearing. This is I think the pattern is called Reset Cardi, and I made it in this yarn called RST Yarns. It's hard to see it, but it's got like a really pretty sparkle to it. You can kind of see it there. And this is my knitted garment that I do wear the most. So I usually kind of keep it on the back of my chair. I wear it a lot on work from home days, and my normal style is I really like to just wear kind of tank tops around the house with a pair of jogging pants, and a lot of times for work I'm on video all day, and I just feel like this is a nice cardigan that I can wear for work, and I feel like it just kind of looks nice. This was the first time I did like elevated buttons and put some nicer buttons on my project, so I really like this. This project took a really long time. It took like almost a few months. Not that it was like I was dedicated to making it every day, but it's fingering weight yarn, and the construction is a little bit unique and different. And then I made mine, these pants are ridiculous with this outfit that I have on, but I did make it kind of long. And it's just like the perfect cardigan to throw on a work from home day. It's really light. So the days that it's the, temperature is kind of comfortable in the house, since it is a fingering weight yarn. But it did take me so long. It took forever. And I think I was just losing steam on it. But finished project, like I wear this at least like twice a week, and it's just a staple in my wardrobe. So Reset Cardi. And show my earrings, these poinsettia earrings. I wish I remember the name of the artist that I got these from. I got them at like a Christmas market that I went to last year, and they're just so adorable. I really love it. They're like those clay earrings, and I got it from just a person that kind of makes a small business that makes clay earrings. So I really do like them. Very lightweight, very comfortable. So, and then of course got my Christmassy bracelets. So I'll start with giving you an update on, I dropped my stitch marker. Okay. Start with giving you an update, a drum roll, on my colorwork sweater, Christmas sweater. So as you know, finished the Christmas trees, and these bows are coming to life. The bows are bowing. So you can kind of see that I finished the top of the bow, and now I'm getting to the long kind of ribbon part of the bow. And the fun thing is they are going to kind of like connect on the bottom. So they're going to kind of come down and connect on the bottom. I have about 10 more rows left of color work. I want to say 7 more rows of the actual like ribbon on the bow. And then, no, maybe 6. Yeah, 6 more rows for the ribbon on the bows. And then where they'll go up and then connect. And then I think I've got like 1 row, is it 1? Yeah, 1 plain row, and then a couple rows of this same motif. I'll repeat it on the bottom. So it is going to be hopefully, so the plan is, I dropped a stitch. Let me just fix this really quick, or else it will drive me crazy. But so the plan is for me to, doing about 10 rows of the color work. If I can get about 5 rows done tonight and 5 rows tomorrow, then I'll be in a really good spot. So then by Wednesday, I'll be able to kind of separate for sleeves, and then just knit in the round. I'll be able to go from there. So this is what I have left on ball 2. So I should be able to finish this ball by tomorrow, and then have 1 ball left for the body, and then I'll kind of do the sleeves and see where I go from there. But really excited to make the progress, and it's just really coming alive, and it looks like exactly how I'm picturing it. So excited about that. So next, let's go to my advents, and I have not touched my socks since I last talked to you. So where did I leave off on the color? I'm just gonna have to pull at the string, and then I'll work on these tonight as I get more time. But okay, so this was day 7, the light blue. Oh, I'm pulling it everywhere. Look at this orange color that is coming next. Oh my gosh, that is gonna look so good. Now they got this like vintagey looking vibe. I really like that. And oh my gosh, my nails, I started picking on them at work. Ugh, I've got like half plain color, plain natural, and then the other half of the green. So they were starting to chip, and then I don't know, just started picking away at them. So I've got half and half. Maybe I'll just paint them. I don't know. I'm not ready to go back to the salon and get all that done for a couple days, but I'm really excited about how my woolens and nosh socks are coming out, and this orange color is really going to give it, I just feel like this like vintage kind of vibe. So cannot wait to see how that is going to knit up. I'll probably start on that before I pick back up my sweater, because my sweater can get really addicting and I know I can knock those out pretty quickly. So that's my first advent. Second one is my Molly Klein design. Today's the 8th. Let me get my 8 bucks out. And again, she didn't put them in these boxes. This was from my hedgehog fiber box from last year. And I like the way the box worked out so much and being able to store them in there. So that's what I'm doing again this year. So, all right, we'll see what day 8 looks like. And oh my gosh, look at this color. It's like almost like a sea glass, pretty kind of greenish color. So pretty. So I really like this one. I'm really liking the vibe of this. It gives me just like these beachy vibes. This is kind of the woolens and nosh. Like this gives like a campy kind of vintage, and this gives just like some beachy vibes. So I like that they're different. I love wearing just different colors and different things. So can't wait to see what that is going to look like tomorrow. And then next I will show you my Lindt teddy bear chocolates. I did end up buying the family some candy over the weekend because I didn't want them digging into my stash on my Lindt chocolate. So Lindt chocolates were, I'm like staring at this thing. Why can't I find day 8? Oh, here's day 8. Oh, cute, two little balls. I'm not quite sure what those ones are. Oh, Lindt mini double milk chocolate balls. So I will have these tonight for dessert. It's been kind of fun having a little bit of these. Let me actually show you too, and if I will know if my son watches my Vlogmas, because then he'll dig in my stash and find it. These are the best. Totally unrelated to Vlogmas, but I keep them right here. So Trader Joe's sour jelly beans are like my go-to staple. I was for a long time keeping that in my knitting bag, and every once in a while when I just needed a little bit of a snack, grabbing a couple. But then my son found that I keep them in my knitting bag, and he kept like taking them from my knitting bag and eating them. So now I'm keeping them in these drawers, and then, so don't tell him, but if he ends up finding them, I know that he watches my videos. So I don't think he watches them. So, but if he does, I know you told him. But yeah, there's my little candy stash, but he's been wondering where I'm hiding these things. I may need to go make a Trader Joe. I should just buy him some so he stops threatening to take them. So what else? What am I gonna do tonight? I need to get out of the house. So I was in the house pretty much all day yesterday, work from home, pretty much at home all day today. Just need to get outside and get some fresh air. The sun is still out. It looks nice out. I do have a couple returns to make from Amazon purchases. So I think I'm gonna go to Whole Foods and grab a little something that I can make for dinner. I'm not sure what. Something will catch my attention and make something for dinner, and then I will get to knitting. So, you know, kind of sat for work all day. I mean, I did get up and run, but sat for work all day, and then I know we'll probably watch some football and I'll get some knitting done then. But I feel like I just need to be on my feet, moving around. I'll run a couple errands and make something for dinner, and then I'll later on give you an update on my colorwork sweater. And I think tonight I want to do a try on. I did kind of in the middle of the day yesterday, tried it on, and it was about to here. So I'm figuring by the time I go to bed, it might be kind of just like, oh, well, that might be past sleeve separation. I don't know. Okay. Jessica, don't overthink this thing. Maybe it was like up to here, but either way, I'm going to try it on tonight before I go to bed. And so you'll see the progress that I'm making. I'm addicted to trying on my sweaters as I go along. Like, I think nothing of putting it on a cord and just trying it on so we can see how the fit is, and so I can see the progress and making sure it just looks exactly how I want. So I'll do that tonight, and then give you an update on the progress and how things are going. What else? That's probably about it. I would love to sew tonight. I really want to make some pillows. Like, I feel like this is just, I love my orange pillows because it goes in the room, but I feel like maybe some Christmassy ones would be cute. Maybe I'll sew a pillow tonight. We'll see. I'm quite a bit ambitious. We'll see what I end up getting into. So I'll give you an update later. Thanks. Oh my God, such a long line to return. Okay, so I am now trying on the sweater, and I've got my sweater on a cord, a rubber cord, so I can try it on, and this is coming out so good. The fit is perfect. I love color work yoke sweaters. They're so good. So check out the trees. I love how they look. And then next is the bows. I'm like maybe 3/4 of the way done with the bows. And oh my gosh, it's so, so good. So you can kind of see how they're going to come down and then connect. So I've got maybe about 7 more rows left of the color work, and then I'll kind of get to a point right here where then I will separate for sleeves, and it'll just be knitting in the round and so easy from there. So I am so excited, getting to the easy part, easy street very soon, but maybe in a week and a half or so I may have a sweater, so stay tuned.